keeping it hot. It's what we do, it's how we live. It's how we take care of ourselves. Cooking, coping, and conquering for the urban male. What's happening, folks? Here we are once again to keep it hot. Your place, your network, cooking, coping, and conquering for the urban male. And sometimes, as we say now, it's that way for the female too. Today it's my man Karl. What's up, baby? How you doing, brother? Look, this my man. We go way back to, like he says, better than I do.
4 flats on the Cadillac.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. So we go back a long time. Check it out. So we have this salmon thing he's gonna do. I'm not gonna tell you too much about it, but I know I came down to his crib before and he hooked us up. It was screaming, baby. It was screaming. So I'm gonna let him tell you about what he does.
All right, man. So we open this up real good, man. It's a real simple dish. We just bring it together with just simple ingredients, a little garlic, a little salt, pepper, you know, and then just trying to just meld it all together. It's real simple, man. Throw it on the grill. And once those ingredients marry together, you got a real awesome dish, man, to just to do everything right.
No, I'm gonna add just real quick, you know, I gotta say, this is my man's kitchen right here.
You know, me kitchen, Sue kitchen, man.
Yeah,
you know, it's it.
Well, Sue kitchen, for real, I like that. I'm good about that. He's also going to do some sort of mango thing, right? You talking about?
Along with this, we kind of put together a mango salsa, which kind of a little pop.
So go ahead, brother, and do what you do, man.
Well, that's it. So I go ahead and mix whatever. I do the salt and pepper first, whatever. Actually, before we get started, I like to throw a little olive oil on the garlic just to kind of let that sit a little bit.
No, why do you do that?
Well, for 2 things. One, I want the garlic to adhere to the actual meat itself when I have it outside. When I flip it over, it has a tendency to fall out. If it dries out, then it's not going to adhere to the meat. Okay. Second of all, too, is I don't like bitter garlic.
Okay, so brother, now before we get on with this now, so we're going to paint this little picture for you, nice scenario.
Please.
So now again, because Keep It Hot is about taking care of yourself, right? Taking care of your loved ones, taking care of your lady, taking care of your children, whoever you're taking care of. It's about cooking for yourself. We're about food, exercise, basically taking care of yourself. All right, making sure you stay healthy, make sure you're in good shape. But I need to pose a question to him because I always do this. If you have a lady coming over in the evening and you lay this out and prepare her for, let me ask you, does this help you out with her?
Man, look, like I said, we're going to put this together. It'll blow your wig back. But while your wig's on the willy, your girls definitely, with the food kind of pulls in, they love it. They love it. So like I said, real simple. With all it is, salt, pepper, and garlic. Try to get it together, and we get it just a little bit of salt in there.
Okay. So now, what kind of salt is that?
This is just regular sea salt.
Sea salt. Okay.
I'd like to use crushed salt. I just didn't have any. Okay. But it's not kosher.
You say crushed salt, like rock salt?
Yeah, rock salt preferably. But
why is that?
Only for me, whatever, it doesn't, it's not, goes through the same process. It doesn't have bleach in it, Okay. I mean, it's still bleach, but, it doesn't take away from it. So that's always good.
All right.
So there. All right. Then for the garlic, man, same thing.
That looks good. I mean, it's looking good already. It is something to be reckoned with, and I'll tell you, and it's really simple. When you taste it, you don't realize how simple it is because it doesn't taste that simple, but it is. This is simple, it's easy. You have some salmon. He chopped up some garlic, some salt, some sea salt, some pepper. That's it. So
what I'd like to do, man, is just let this let the ingredients kind of marry into the meat a little bit. Let that slide off.
So how long do you let that sit?
Man, usually, you would like to do it early, a few hours, whatever, beforehand. But if you can't, then, you can definitely just do it right now. What happens is once it's on the grill, that's where the action actually starts. That's where everything starts to really start to permeate through the meat and get things going. So that's where it happens.
Now, real quick, I have to ask this question. I mean, there's a lot of cats out there that don't like to cook, right? What made you start cooking?
You know what, man? A couple different things. One, self-reliant, self-sufficient. That's one thing.
Self-sufficiency, people. That's what we're talking about. All right.
If you can pull it all together, man, for yourself, then you can pull it together for anybody. And I think once folks see that, then the rest of it kind of just follows in suit. And that's what it did for me. Being able to do this for myself, if I can do for myself, I can do for others. That's my thing at home.
That's great. That's great.
So that's it in a nutshell, man. So while this is going and doing its thing, we can actually go ahead and get set up or actually go out to the outside, and get this on.
All right, sounds good. All right, man, what's up, folks? We're here back once again to keep it hot. We're outside, like I said. We're no longer in the kitchen. We're out on the grill, and when we take this off, Karl has a nice mango salsa he put together for the salmon. It's funny because I finished my beer at the same time the salmon finished, so it's about time for us to go on in the house and start checking this out.
Absolutely. So, and that's our rule of thumb. Whatever. When the brew is done,
All right.
so's the salmon.
When the brew is done, the salmon's done, folks.
I mean, go ahead, man. Take a whiff. Get a hit of that.
Smells good, folks. Smells like it needs to be eaten. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do even better. I'm gonna break off a piece. Can I do that?
There you go.
All right, folks. Keep it hot. And damn it really is hot. It's burning my mouth, my finger. So,
Yeah.
I look at my finger. This is good. This is good. I mean, hey, bro. Screamin', baby.
Oh
Screamin'.
yeah. Absolutely.
We hooked it up. We're screaming.
Absolutely.
Let's go on inside and let's get this mango sauce on here.
Tip it off with the mango salsa.
Really get down with it, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, we're back in the house, back in the kitchen. One of my favorite parts of the show, and sometimes it might be the best part of the show, I actually get to eat the food, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab a little bit of this salsa here.
And man, since we experimenting with the habanero, you got to tell me if that's doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah? How's your wig?
I'm screaming, baby.
Good.
It's off the hook, man.
That's good.
I mean,
appreciate that.
Damn. And you know what? You taste the smoke from the grilling.
Right.
I mean, there's nothing overpowering here. This whole mango salsa adds so much to it, but it's actually, believe it or not, folks, it's kind of mild. It doesn't overpower anything, so it just works. I mean,
that's one of the things I would try to emphasize on is the fact that the mangoes kind of subdue the habaneros a little bit. You know, not to say that the heat's not there. You know, it gets in, but at the end, that's it. It kind of does it.
Go ahead and click on the button up here when you want to subscribe to keep it hot. Remember, cooking, coping, and conquering for the urban male. And then we say now again, sometimes the females, because they're loving us right now, and we definitely loving them. Whatever you do, whenever you do it, however you do it, always, we gotta say it at the same time.
I'm ready.
Always, keep it hot. Good job. All right, thanks a lot. All right.